What does it look like? That's fun. That's totally fun. Watching grass grow. Come on, watch some grass grow. Yeah, we're done. We can go. Since last charge trip a moin. Reset trip. Heat off. It's cold today. So unplug and go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Model Y. Good morning, Jürgen. Oh, I have to do this a bit better. Yeah. GoPro turn on. Are you working today? Yes, you are. Look at you. What is it? 8:10. Well, I have the phone here. Why is the phone not working? Bluetooth? Because it's not connected. Is it that? Oh. Okay, go. Cleaned. I did. Look. I cleaned very well. Even. Why is the phone not? Because it's not connected Bluetooth? Why is the phone not connecting? Oh, tap card. I don't want to do the card thing. It's crappy. It doesn't work. Yeah, the card is here. Why don't you work? Yeah, finally, 2 years later. Let's do this. GoPro start recording. Wonderful. Let's do 130 tests now. What is it? 812. And it's important because for the average speed, because the trip meter in Tesla doesn't show time or average speed. Yeah, the trucks. I love to park everywhere. Can't see. Let's go, eh? Floor it. No. Do I have the phone crap now the whole time? Why is the phone key not available? Bluetooth is on. Not happy. I turned the lights on. Why are they off again? Very weird. It's fog. So it's gonna tell me that the whole time? That the phone key is not in here? It is. Phone is here, Bluetooth is on. I have a different phone connected to Bluetooth. That would be weird if this is the reason not to work. Model 3 on the other side. First, want to hear the car a bit, huh? GoPro stop recording. GoPro turn off. There's my speed, 131. Distance to 1. Don't want any slowing down. Yeah, after stock tires. 19-inch Hancock 205/45 R19. You have to connect to the Tesla account again? I have to walk away, lock unavailable the whole time. Phone key disconnected, lock. And this is here the whole time. Get away with that. Locks. Unlock on park, walk away lock. Maybe if I turn it off, does it then go away? Yeah, the warning is at least gone. How is everybody? Everybody cool? This is amazing. Patron of mine gave me this car, picked it up yesterday, did the Rakobi test yesterday evening or night. I was at home at 12, there's an ID4 on the left, and now it's 130 kilometers an hour range test, then full charging test at Ionity, and then 90 kilometers an hour full range test. Tomorrow, Cindy will drive the car, and I do a few, maybe a drone shot, car, I don't know, maybe I do that today while charging. Yeah, I did a super charging V3 session yesterday from 5 to 100%. I filmed it with my GoPro, and in the last minute the GoPro, I don't know, I couldn't stop recording, and then I had to take out the battery, and then just the first 5 minutes are on there. Everything else is gone. It was an hour and 10 minutes or so. Woohoo! But what I have seen, good morning, what I have seen is supercharging was fine. I was surprised how thin the cable is. It's half the size of the Ionity cable. It was 29 euros I paid from 5 to 100%. I think it was 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Yeah, the charging session, it went up right away to 200. There was a Model Y in black. That's cool. The charging power went up to 245 kilowatt in the beginning right away, but only for 10 seconds, if even, and then it went down very, very fast, under 180 kilowatt. So I would say at 10%. And then it gradually went down and down and down. Well, Ionity cables are also water cooled. And I looked at the supercharger. It said up to 1000 volt and 425 amp. How the hell do you get 245 kilowatt out of 425 amps if the battery is only at 380 volt? That's weird. That is really weird. Yeah, at 130 the car is a bit louder than other cars, but it's not horrible. Still fine. I'm okay with it. Totally fine. Let's do autopilot and film a bit. Yeah. I can't blink, then it turns it off. Does the car have to standard autopilot? Yes. So, what is it? Autopilot 2? But not full self-driving, stuff like this. Yeah, and every time I put the blink on, it's off. How's the ride? Pretty harsh over the bumps. It is harsher than other cars, but it's not as harsh as Model 3. But still, I would want it softer. Can I ever go? Yeah, that's annoying with the turning off when putting on the indicator, because it moves very fast to the left then. Can I ever film? Let's try it now. Hello? Where's the audio? Ah, my picture? Yes, I am. Hello? I'm on my way, driving 131. My stats so far, not so well, it was just 17 kilometers. Climate AC is off, heat is off, fan is on 1. It is 11 degrees, so this should be fine. I have the live stream going. Yeah, we'll drive it down. I'm at 94%. You'll hear me at 75, 50, and 25. And if there is something special going on. Look, autopilot on for me. Woohoo! Look at me. Autopilot rules. Now when I blink, autopilot turns off. Because you have to have the advanced autopilot for that. Yeah, GoPro is here. If the Patreon is here who lent me the car, oh my god, it's so dirty already. I'm so sorry. So many bugs yesterday on the way home. I drove a bit faster because I had to get the battery down from 100 to 50% because I did the charging test that didn't work with the GoPro, and then I wanted to do a Rakobi test. We're starting with 50%. So I had to drive it down to at least 49, and so I had to push it a bit. I drove only 80 kilometers or so to get it down. There was a lot of acceleration. Yeah, the cruise control keeps the distance very well, so it doesn't slow down very early. But if there's a truck and you're driving 130, it slows you down in a nice way. It's not too harsh. I like that. What cruise control does, which is not good. Good morning, Photostorm. What the cruise control does not good at all is if a car passes you and then is in your distance when it goes back to the lane you're in, because what happens then, the car thinks you're too close and it slows down even though the car is passing you and the car is driving faster. That's a bit disappointing. Other cars don't do that. What now? Why are you slowing down now? There was nothing. I have no idea. Just slow down. That the phantom braking? It wasn't a harsh braking. It was okay. Yeah, it could be with the phone has a bit more shakiness because I attached it in a different way. Maybe I have to change that for the next test because it's just so I attached it in a way that it's so easy for me to get it off. How's the noise on German roads? Do you feel noisy? It's noisier than some other cars, but also less noisy than a lot of cars, so it's okay. I can't complain. And feels more like road noise than wind noise. Björn said the chassis is uncomfortable? Really? Again, it's a harsher ride than in most other cars, and my ID3 is way more comfortable, way more stable, especially at higher speeds, 150 or so, with the steering, but better than a lot of other cars too. I don't like it too soft either. I'm okay with it. Can't complain. It could be a bit softer, yeah. I wouldn't call it. I find it interesting that he thinks it's uncomfortable and Model 3 is fine. Huh. "30 kilometers. Almost. The trip meter is almost spot on. Yesterday in my Rakobi test it was just 100 meters off at 64 kilometers. So that's cool. The speedometer is almost spot on, just 1 kilometer an hour off. It's also very cool. I like that. That's true. No bugs. Well, I had a bug yesterday. It told me the whole time at night that the right pillar camera is blocked or something, can't see. And I looked at all the cameras on the right and it couldn't see anything wrong with it. And it did it when it was very, very dark. When a car was driving by, so with the light, then the error message was gone. That was weird. Hey, it's Le Gilles. A red gone vaccination. Have a great trip. Our sound system, by the way, is good. I've tested many cars and this is a good sound system. Very neutral. I like it. Did I hear well? What did you hear? I'm not, no. Have you had many? What is that? Look so far. I don't know what you mean. I don't get it. I'm rambling. Yeah, it's busy. So busy. Let's hope to change highway soon. Should be better then. I was yesterday when I was at the supercharger. People were talking to me. Is this the new Model Y? Looks like the Model X, just in small. Tesla people like to talk at the supercharger. Oh my god. I mean, I think 4 people came up to me and can I take a picture? Can I do this? Tesla fans, yeah, I noticed that they were complaining about every other EV car maker and praising their car. There was one Model 3, the rest was all Model S's there. In the time I was there, I would say 5-6 cars. They were all nice. Yeah, we have 38 kilometers with the first 10%. Could be a long drive. Oh, it's busy. Look at the other side. Ooh, 130 will be fun. Now we're changing highway. Should be better. Backseat's a disappointment. Sure. I sat in it yesterday. I couldn't complain. A lot of space. GoPro turn on. GoPro start recording. God, busy, busy, busy. Go to the right here. Turn off cruise control. I'm back. No one recognized you? No. No one noticed. Well, if they're Tesla people and I do barely anything with Tesla, they don't know me. That's okay. Space, yes, but my head in the roof thing, not the glass, but the roof. Really? I had space. Are you so tall? Question: did all you met white pants like Björn? No. Yeah, it's sunny here. Definitely. Go, Mr. Audi A7. I could pass him, but I'm nice. I want to keep the consumption at my normal level. $131. Here we go. GoPro stop recording. Oh, I didn't record the whole thing. Yeah, it's awesome. I thought I did. What if? I'm an idiot. I thought I did. GoPro stop recording. Okay. GoPro stop recording. GoPro turn off. There we go. I don't have the energy screen on, but I can. I looked at it yesterday. It's still great. Yeah, sound system, very surprised. Sounds very good. Yes, I tried Autopilot a few times. Great. Only problem on the highway with this is that it doesn't have the advanced Autopilot. So when you put the indicator on, since passing a car is not in the standard Autopilot, it turns the Autopilot off. I did not shit my pants. Why would I? Fine. The top speed I did was 205, I think. I was too scared to do more. The road was a bit too bumpy, and with the steering wasn't my thing. But right now, at this speed, to use Autopilot is crap. So this version, because I have to pass trucks all the time, and then every time it turns it off, and it does a bit of a jerk in the steering wheel, so it's annoying. Yeah, I don't want to do faster speeds all the time either. It's not my thing. Don't need it. It's just a fun thing to do once for a test and then go back. I think 150 would be the... In this car, 150, and ID3, 160 is still fine. Very comfortable and stable. Done the thing yet there. Internet connection is not good.
West on A92, E53 for 6.3 kilometers.
No, it was just a test. If it works, put my destination in the navigation so I have it later faster. Sounds weird, later faster. How much less efficient Model 1 compared to Model 3? Since I haven't done the test with the Model 3, I couldn't tell you. M6, yeah! No power at all, just loud. But You saw the pictures on Patreon. I put the Rickoby test consumption numbers up on my Patreon page, and looks pretty good. But for the size of the car and what you get, yeah, Jill, I have to say, you have to get this car. It doesn't matter if it costs more. So I think this car, if it would just have the steering and the suspension of the ID3, it would be the perfect car. Because the seating position and everything, I mean, I still would want an instrument cluster, but I'm okay with that. I can survive. But the suspension is still a bit too hard, and the steering is still not my thing. Well, I think they compare them because they're in the same category, same size, both all-wheel drive. Maybe it's about that. Exactly. I'm sorry, this is better than the Ioniq 5. Except, like I said, is it 50k better? Yeah, I think so. Well, it all depends on your needs. If you have 2,000 kids, and you need even more space, I think Ioniq 5 has a bit more space. Am I right? If the space is the main factor for you, then yes, Ioniq 5 is better. But if just usability, I don't know. So I enjoy driving this car more than the Ioniq 5. Let's say that. Yeah, with the big whole trunk space, it's just amazing. That's true. Yeah, 15k is a lot. But I always say, get the thing you really want and don't settle for something, because then you spend money on something that you are just okay with. If you could have just spent more and you get the thing that you wanted. I mean, not $1 million, but 15k is a lot of money. Do leasing, then it's 50 euros a month. That's fine. Or 100, whatever. No, I want you to get the car that makes you happy. Again, you have to drive it. Maybe the steering is perfect for you, or you hate it. Who knows? And I was sold test drive. Do you even know the leasing rates? No. Ioniq 5, the car has longer warranty. Drivetrains are all the same. Drivetrains are the same? No, it feels different. Accelerating in a Model Y than in an Ioniq 5. Charging speed, warranty Ioniq 5, of course. It all depends what you do. If you want to own it forever, then the Ioniq 5 is better. But if you do leasing for 2 years, it's fine with both. Charging is better in the Ioniq 5. Yes, I can promise that. They will decrease it by €2 or something. by nothing. What 380 divided by 4? 190, 95. Okay. Bit chilly, bit fresh, cold. 15 degrees out there, but no heat, no AC. Fan on one. Consumption so far 195 watt-hours per kilometer on those first 68 kilometers. But like I always say, the first 7 kilometers are just uphill. But I also had to switch highways where I drove a bit slower. Can't even see if it's really a Model Y, eh? Only with those seats. Yeah, it's a white exterior, black interior. The interior feels nice. I don't see anything build quality wise where I would say what is this. So I even think it's a bit better than my ID3 because I have weird stitching in my steering wheel in the ID3 that's not perfect. I looked at the panel gaps, even though I'm so not the person to do that. It just looks fine. I don't see this on this gap on one side and then touching on the other side. The gaps look totally fine. The suspension is more comfortable than the 3, comfortable as Ioniq 5. Ioniq 5 is a tiny bit too soft. It's a very comfortable ride. Sounds you're gonna buy a Tesla after ID3. I have to say, I'm very much liking this car. Model 3 was not my thing because of the seating position. You sit so low and sorry, and you have a battery bump under your legs. I don't like that at all. Wait for the Ioniq 5 Sports version. That's true, then it will be too harsh. I'm so mean. But people say that the Kia EV6 is a bit too harsh. And if Björn says that, then he driving a Model 3 Performance. Yeah. Yesterday I accelerated big time, drove fast, and I think the consumption was 220 or 215, nothing for the way that I drove. Without steering wheel, yeah, that will be my thing. Who cares about a steering wheel? Nobody needs that. Yeah, I did in the Rakobi test. I also see at the charger if how many kilowatt hours I charge into the battery, and I have to look at the data yet. I just filmed it yesterday. Then we'll see how far off the Tesla thing is. So are you driving or not? He's an idiot. I hate people that go 1 kilometer an hour slower than me. Yeah, it feels small. Model Y feels smaller than the Ioniq 5 for sure. But I have to say, Ioniq 5 felt too big for me. I was feeling sitting in that car and having so much space. I don't know. Yeah, with the maximum load to have only 300 kilogram, that is a bit weird. I have no idea what usually you can put into a car. I have no idea. But does it mean that if there are 5 people with 90 kilos, you can't do that? Or is it just 5 people and then 300 kilo? One can do a 1,000-kilometer drive, that's fine. I'm not doing that. First, it's not my car, it's from a Patreon, and I also don't see the point. I like ID3 tour. Headed to Munich today? Yes! It's always my test route because it's less busy on this highway here. Then I go as far, always straight in the direction of Augsburg, Landsberg am Lech, Memmingen to 55% and then turn around. Yeah, when in the distance you can see our nuclear power plant, and right there at the foot is the supercharger, version 3. Oh, what was it, 10 stalls, 12 stalls? I think so, where I charged yesterday. I get it that it's very easy to plug in the supercharger. It's true that you don't need a card or anything. But I charged that Ionity a few times since then, and it's not a big deal. It's 300 kilo including chargers, so no luggage with 50 people, even 4 people in the car. So is it the passengers and then 300 kilo, or is it 300 kilos overall even without passengers? Because that's stupid. I weigh 300. Almost. Ooh, 76%. Ooh, there was an IX or some camouflaged car on the other side. Turn on the camera here. Will it be 90 kilometers? I doubt that. Overall, ooh, that's bad. Do you also think the left side is the right correct side for charge plug? Well, there's no perfect side, it depends how the charger is. And for superchargers, yes, it's the perfect side. On Ionity, it's not good because you have to stand, so either the cable is touching the car or you have to stand very to the side because the plug is on the right side, exactly. At home, since I planned my charging wrong, my cable was too short, I have the charger on the left, it's better. Because I'm an idiot. I measured it twice and then even added, I think, 2 meters because that cable was so long, so expensive. Every meter costs 12 euros or something because it's so thick. And then at the end it was, I would say, 6 meters too short. I'm an idiot. 76%. Now waiting for Dutch gift to restart incentives. As Elon Musk announcing charger price in Europe. Pray. Maybe BMW i4 Mercedes UK for interest in the future. I would love that if they would give me the car. That's the problem. It's not about me. I would do it if I get the car. Don't worry. Let's do self-driving here. That's almost 76%. Come on. Do you think if we do a video together, we'll be able to make 15k? Nope. I don't think I made 15k since I have the channel. I don't think so. Maybe close to that. I'm gonna do it for 2 years, where it paid. Autopilot turned off since I used the blinkers, indicators. Yeah, I had no idea. So the very nice Patreon who owns this car also included me in his Tesla account with my account on Tesla, and now I can use the app for the key and for sorry. God damn it. Too much talking. Oh. 75% after film. I'm at 75%, drove 89.5 kilometers, consumption is 197, still 15 degrees, still going. It's the perfect day, and the traffic on this highway is totally fine. Looks really good, still doing my 131, enjoying the ride. Light force. Come on, stupid button doesn't work anymore. The Q8 tank on wheels. There we go. GoPro 10 on. It's true. God damn. GoPro started recording. Now what I noticed with the app, so the app works fine. The key, Bluetooth key works fine. In the beginning it didn't work when the phone was in my pocket. I had to take it out of the pocket. Then the phone key didn't work. Maybe my Bluetooth is weak. I don't know. But what I notice is that the refreshing, so when you don't use it and then you want to see what your charging speed or your range or whatever is, it takes a long time. So 5 to 10 seconds till you get data from the car. But then when it's connected and then you're doing something, it's just so fast to see something and to see everything in the app that you see in the car charging wise. That's just very, very cool. That is the supercharger here. That is the one where I charged yesterday with 12 stalls. It should tell me that the price 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Idle fees up to €1 a minute. XC40, not electric. Need to see your ID3 in the Nürburgring. I doubt that. Not a car for the Nürburgring. 200 horsepower is a bit weak. I think the suspension is not made for that. That's funny that in the States, I don't think it's Tesla that's doing this. Isn't it the I don't know, the government, it has to do with letting cars on the road, saying what it should be. People here. Next Hefler. It's a nice name. Why you slow down? My distance is on 1. Yeah, I feel a lot of jerkiness with the cruise control slowing down even though I'm far away from cars. And I'm even in a different lane. 100 kilometers driven, 20 kilowatt hours used. Average consumption is 197. I'm at 72%. Yeah, I tested the auto high beams yesterday. They're cool too. They have a little animation when they go up. They turn off a bit late, and they take a few seconds to turn back on, but that's okay. And they do it in a, like I said, you see a movement, and I like that. I don't like the fading in on some cars where you don't even know if the high beam right now on or not. And here it's a clear movement, and it looks different. You can see it. You can see lines in there. Ooh. Hey, Adrian Blaga, thank you very much. You helped me to buy ID3 Press. Love. Oh, I love you too. God, what's my voice? I'm screwed up this morning. I didn't even talk yesterday. Not used to live streaming anymore. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate that very much. You know, and slow down a tiny bit. Don't do that. Just go. Let's autopilot it up. Whilst I drink. Yeah, the view outside of the back is horrible. So the window in the rear window is for nothing. You can't see anything. If a car is closer than 5 meters to you, you don't even see the driver. It's that high. It's not good. But yeah, I forgot that. GoPro stop recording. I'm recording for 6 minutes here. GoPro turn off. I'm an idiot, as usual. Four people. Hello everyone. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. I'm excited. Driving a great car. I'm especially excited since I got it so early. That is so nice. I can't go over. No. What are you doing? Idiot. Pinna. All idiots here. God damn it. Stupid Lonshood. Can't drive. Idiots. Good morning from Norway. Good morning from Germany. Who needs to see out of the back? You can have the rear camera on. Nah, you still want to see it yourself. Camera, yeah, it's all nice and dandy. And the beeping, I still want to look outside. I want to see where the car is behind me, especially on the highway. I want to see that. Push the stars and press the like button. What is the stars? Ooh, RS6. Stats. Untitled, what? Good morning from Sweden. Look at them. Hello. Good morning to you all. Y'all. Yeah, you're gonna have a nice day. We had a lot of driving. Yeah, I got this car with 85 kilometers on the odometer. The owner got it with 10, drove 75. Now I am at 712. Poor guy. And the whole front is full of bugs. Oh my. And I cleaned the windshield yesterday evening because it was so... He's passing on the right there. The RS6. Yeah, when you're 600 horsepower you can do that. It's fine. It's totally fine then. Regen is amazing. At 100% it's a bit weak, so you know that the battery is really full at 100%. But at 95% it's already very, very good. And then at 90 it's just amazing. It's very... yesterday I like it. That's good. Regen is way stronger than in other cars, and you can adjust it with your accelerator pedal very well. The same as with the power. Really well done. I was surprised that the accelerator pedal has a very long way. 16 degrees out there, it's gonna get warmer. I don't want to use AC. Maybe I have to in the afternoon. I'm driving for almost an hour. Yeah, ID4 and Model Y are just so two different cars. You can't compare. Well, are you driving or not? Corsa. Passing and then not going on. I hate when people do that. I hate everything. Can you do one pedal driving to full stop? Yes, you can. If creep is off, then you can do that. Now we have our construction zone. God, you have no idea how to drive, huh? 2 kilometers of construction and he's already slowing down. Yeah, whatever. I complain about other drivers. That's what we do in a Tesla. I'm a Tesla fanboy now. Helicopter. Let's adjust the speed. GoPro turn on. GoPro turn on. There we go. GoPro start recording. Brav. So brav. How's everyone doing? Everyone cool? Go tell me. I want to know. Yeah, at 90 of course it's nicer and quieter in here. But 130 is still okay. Even 160, it's louder than other cars, but it's not horrible. Yeah, when I met the Patreon who gave me this car yesterday, I so didn't expect him to look like that. There was another Model Y on the left, in blue. I think that's the second Model Y I've seen since I'm today. Are you still there? I don't see any comments. GoPro stopped recording? Yeah, there you are. Picking up a new Tesla for someone. Never driven a Tesla before. Is an adventure. No instructions at all. Oh, GoPro stopped recording. GoPro turn off. So mad at the GoPro yesterday. It stopped working while doing the charging thing. I cannot do long recordings with this thing here. Crappy thing. I know it gets warm, but it's not hot and there's no error message. It just records and records. I couldn't turn it off. Nothing happened. How's the suspension? Björn said it's too hard. It is harder than... It's too hard for me, but I'm surprised with Björn because the Model 3 for me was way harsher ride than this. So are you thinking about changing ID3 to Model Y? No. First of all, I have my ID3 for another 2 years, and then it will be a different car in 2 years, and I don't need the space. It's definitely better than Model 3. Model 3, the seating position is too low for me. The battery bump under the seat I don't like. So getting in, getting out, I don't like with the Model 3. And again, I think the suspension for me, the Model 3 I drove for 1,000 kilometers compared to this is harsher. But I could be wrong. I don't know. The US version that I drove a month ago, I think it was also softer than this. But, you know, I still prefer the suspension and the steering in my ID3. Even though the steering, I get used to it after a while, but at higher speeds, I don't know, it's too sensitive. Even, it doesn't matter what mode, I try them all, from sport to comfort. But that's a taste thing. People want different things, and that's okay. That's how it should be. Cooling the phone with my fan that's being charged. You have 4 USB-Cs in here, and then a 12-volt plug where I have 2 USB-As in there, and the phone is charging. I charged my camera on the way here and charged the GoPro on the way on the way to the charger in the beginning. That will crush my average speed here, but it always does. Another 11%, and then we let's do 131 again. In cruise control, it accelerates very nicely. Nice and comfortable. Love that. What I noticed, and that's a bit weird, that the power is amazing, but it's not as brutal as I remember from the Model Y a month ago. I don't know, maybe I got used to it with the Volvo XC40, the 300 kilowatt, because it doesn't feel that much more powerful than the Volvo. It should be, Toekomst. Brr. Why are you going out? It was far away. Huh. %. I drove 133 kilometers. 194 watt-hours per kilometer is the average consumption. We'll see at the end if this is true. I mean, I don't know what the charging loss will be. It's hard to say. That's with every car. They can lie on their average consumption, but they cannot lie on the range. Normally it's the other way around. You could have more range, but they don't give it to you just to be sure that you don't get stranded or empty the battery too much. The lights on here. Let's turn them off. But it was foggy, that's why I had the lights on. Yeah, and this is the first Tesla. God damn it. This is the first Tesla that has an e-sound. And you cannot hear it in the car at all, so that's amazing. And outside it's totally fine. He doesn't know what to do. Drive faster. Okay. That was 7%. That would mean 7 times 3.5. Oh my god. 24 kilometers. Another 24 kilometers, then we turn around. And then we will have 162 kilometers, and then we arrive with 12 or 13%. That's okay. Doesn't always have to be and low. And then we drive it down and do the charging test. To 5% or so. Yeah, I forgot this thing. That's true. Wow, film it in here. That's correct. We film the screen in here. Yeah. Was too far on the right. Pricing, Munich Airport, heading. You cannot change. Whoa. You deleted the comment. Something you cannot change your car unless. Ooh, printer. You cannot change your car unless you have a witch at hand. I get it. I don't get it. 44 here. I don't know stuff. Bound for 3 years and the car does not change by itself. That's true. Do you think they will sell more Model Ys than Model 3? Model 3 is already all over. Huh. I think so, because people like Tesla, they like the Model 3, but they need more space and because they have 2 kids and put more stuff in. Yes, I think so. Another 5, then we turn around. God, I can make the whole road trip to Freising and back. God, that's amazing range, I have to say. Perfect day for testing. Very happy. I was scared it's gonna rain with the Ioniq 5. I was very unlucky with the Ioniq 5. Navigation is amazing. Yeah, the whole software is great. And the ride is a bit too bumpy to hit sometimes the right button. I noticed that. TOV. 58%. Drove 150 kilometers. There's another Model Y in white. The third one. What's going on? They're delivering like crazy. How fast this car is normal. Oh my god. That is funny. Are you driving or not? I can really go to AHM and back without any problem. That's awesome. It's cool. Ooh, there's a plane landing. Ah! Not on us. Please. Of course, they're all in the Munich area, the Model Ys, because there's a service center where they deliver them. You're turning into a Tesla fanboy. That's me. The next plane. They don't look like that they're flying with 200-300 kilometers an hour. They look like they're doing 10. The indicator is a bit, the noise, I'm not a fan of that, a bit loud and, well, not loud, but the noise is, I'm sensitive. Same with the Polestar 2, that was horrible. So it's looking, oh, what's wrong with the car? What's happening? 56%. Thinks I'm arrived with 3%. I doubt that. I'll do what the navigation says. 169 kilometers. Why am I driving slow? I should go in there. Ah. Wants me to go in there. I'll do that. Then. To turn around. Ooh, that's horrible. Asphalt. Ooh. There I go. Salzburg, München. I am. Now, Salzburg, München. Why not Ilching Ost? It looks like it's shorter. say? I trust you, navigation. Yeah, the steering is a bit heavy. It could be a bit lighter. Even though in comfort and it doesn't matter. Still a bit heavy. Oh, I didn't do that, eh? Oh, it's fun. I never film. I should do filming, huh? That's what I do here. I'm going off in 1 kilometer. So do I stay on the right? So how does this work? I think I stay here. We go here. Ooh, it's green. Oh, we're red. Why are you not zoomed in? Oh, that's better. Yeah, I'm playing music on from my phone, Bluetooth, and the speakers are great. Sound is really awesome in this car. Very surprised. There's an electric BMW here testing here on the side. I think it's an iX, maybe iX5, something like that. That's true. GoPro turn on. GoPro start recording. Ever get green? There we go. So what is it? Electric test vehicle. I want to go to Nuremberg? Really? Okay. If you tell me. I trust your navigation. How would you describe ride in Model Y? Soft, normal, hard, too hard? Hard. Not too hard. There's a Model 3. I wouldn't call it too hard, but it's definitely hard. We're at 55% when we turn around. Perfect. I think I never got that far at 130 kilometers an hour range test. I don't think so. Left lane hugger. That's an old car. Cute. You're having fun in there. GoPro stop recording. GoPro turn off. Wonderful. Yeah, every car maker does it differently. Airport again. There you are. Let's do that. No, you don't. Oh wow, I totally forgot. There's a glimpse link in the description of this live stream. You can see where I am. Totally forgot. Shouldn't have said. Should say. The technology of today, huh? Consumption is now 190. Pretty awesome. What? My glimpse stopped working? What? I'm gonna look. Sure, still not working. Phone in my hand. It says it works. So does it still work? Is it just because the phone was on? I don't know. I find interesting the phone says 100 and... Oh, now I have the same thing. Right door pillar camera blocked or blinded. I mean, now the sun is shining on it, I will get that. But yesterday, it did it the whole time. And I looked at those cameras and didn't see any dirt. Anything that would... Why are you slowing down so much? Why are you slowing down? Ghost phantom braking? Still does it? Why it went to 80? Why did it go to 80? There's no speed limit? Huh. By itself it went to 80. That's weird. Alright. What if? Oh, 50%. I have to film. That's awesome. Busy. Hello, hello. Wonderful. 50%. It was at 180 kilometers or 181. That would mean 362 kilometers. Consumption is going down, as in the last few cars. I noticed that on the way back, consumption is lower than on the way there. 17 degrees. It's nice and sunny. It's a lot of traffic, I have to say, but except for a few times I slowed it down a bit, and then of course there's a construction of a few kilometers, and I will have to go in again soon in Landshut, and I had to turn around, change highways a few times. But cool that I can go 180 kilometers with 50%. That's pretty awesome, I have to say. I have 141 kilometers to go to the charger. I already put that in. Let's see what the car thinks I have left. Display. Distance 243. So that's 100 kilometers more. Okay. Slowing down again. It put it on 70 now. What is this? It's because it's an autopilot? No, it wasn't before. Why does it change the speed? And there's no speed limit anywhere? Weird. A bit too slow for me. Sod. Her car is hacked. Yeah, that's true. Seen a photo from ID3 on Twitter. Charging with 131. That's cool. I mean, the new one should charge at least with 120. But 131? That would be weird. Maybe it was a test car? Because if Volkswagen says you can charge 120, usually you get just that one to get 120. What does the car think I will arrive? 6%. I think it will be more in the end. Oh, there's a Model 3 coming in white behind me. I have to greet him. Is it Darren? I know he doesn't have his anymore. And his new one is black. Also from Munich. Let's greet him. Let's say hello. Yeah, this sword is annoying. I don't like to have someone this close to me the whole time. Oh, it's me! They say Tesla has advantage on range and charging. Well, on charging, not anymore. Especially when you have Ioniq 5. No, this car definitely does not charge as good as Ioniq 5. Even to 80%. You're an idiot. It was a YouTuber and got the car from Volkswagen. Inside EV has the car right now. Speed is 131, GPS speed 130, consumption is 190. We did 195 kilometers. We're at 47%. Let's drive behind a Model 3. Going out? That's why he's going too slow? Didn't he pass me? And now he's going too slow? Thank you. That's nice. Go tag me. I'm a tag queen. There was an ID4 on the left. Thank you. Yeah, the drive yesterday was way more exciting and interesting, where I drove up to 200 and accelerating and everything. That's how it is. That guy again. Didn't I pass you twice? I had no idea. I waved at him, they didn't wave back. So he was not one of those. Didn't this guy here in front of me pass me twice and then he slows down? Okay, it's over now. Let's go R90, 98, 89. Oh, great song. What's your opinion on interior layout? Layout or quality? I mean, quality, the materials and everything. It looks awesome and it looks very well built. Also the panel gaps, I mean, I'm not an expert on this, but I don't see anything wrong with the car. It looks really good. The layout, it's fine. The phone connector is not there anymore, where you can charge your phone. It's just wireless charging, but maybe that you can MacGyver something and then it works. So it's okay. ID3 drivers wave to each other in Ireland? Really? Not here. Too many. See them many times. Distance up. Yeah, the phone is the whole time in the sun. The fan is doing its thing. I see that it slowed down a bit, but not. It never got dark. Oh. Phone cooler works. It's cute. Except for charging, I don't talk to other electric car owners. Even then, you know me, I stay to myself. It's a YouTube sickness. You present stuff to the world, but you cannot have a person near you. They're all weirdos. Yeah, this car has more range at 130 than the Peugeot E2008 at 90. It's pretty cool. Does it say? I arrived with 11% now. maybe they are notorious, but I don't see anything here. This car looks awesome, and the car from the Model 3 that I drove over a year ago, from a friend of mine. Also, I didn't see anything. I know that I think his trunk scratched a part of his car body somewhere. Let's accelerate a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Not too much. Slowing down. Ooh, an E-up! He's having fun. Top speed of 135. I don't know if they have the problem, I just know that this car does not have that. I looked around, I don't see anything wrong with it. Looks almost, I would say almost perfect. I guess I don't see anything, though this car looks totally fine to me. Yes, this car is Chinese. There's no Model Y in Europe right now from anywhere else than China. I mean, unless US imported. Yeah, road noise is louder than in the ID3. Also, like I said, suspension is harsher, and the steering, you need more force even in comfort, and it's more sensitive and not as stable as ID3, ID4. So at 160, even 150, I will prefer driving ID3, ID4 than this, but now at 130 it's totally fine. Why are you slowing down? Don't slow down. Yeah, the cruise control slows down at things where I don't think it should. %. We drove 215 kilometers. Average consumption is 188. We used 40 kilowatt hours. I started at 8:12, so almost 2 hours. We look for the average speed in 11 minutes. I have no idea how big the battery is. I think it should be 77, something like that. Yeah, this is the phone holder. That's why it's shaking so much. Greetings from Denmark. I just ordered Model Y long range, getting it in 5 days. So you just ordered and get it in 5 days? There are people that pre-ordered it a long time ago are mad. Not a lot of people here. I don't think I will live stream the 90-kilometer trip then, because it's sometimes a bit of a hassle and of course dangerous when I'm looking at the screen and if there's nobody here. Not that you 29 are not nobody, you know what I mean. God, the road is horrible here. Don't go out, don't go out. Na, geh weiter. Idiots. Just go, huh? Who cares? Those are people. Have to drive out, doesn't matter what's going on behind me. It's getting warm. Get rid of the sweater. Acceleration above 130 is still great. Overall, I don't know if I'm wrong. It feels like this car is a bit less powerful than the one I drove in Munich, in Freising a month ago. I don't know, it feels like it. I could be wrong. I was doing slower speeds with that car, and this car I have mostly on the highway so far. Could be totally wrong. Yeah. Yes, Ioniq 5 and this always are mentioned in the same sentence because SUV, but they're completely different cars. Ioniq 5 is way more comfortable, has better charging speed, power, I think more space, but is not as agile and doesn't have the power and the software. Efficiency also goes to the Model Y. Model Y is more efficient. So it's all up to you what you want. I would prefer this to the Ioniq 5. But I get it when other people want an Ioniq 5 instead. I mean, Ioniq 5 is also cheaper, as far as I know. 100 kilometers to go. When can we all charge at our Chester chargers? There will be a while. And then you don't want to. We'll see if what the price is and how it works, and if Teslas, of course, have priority. I was buying Ioniq 5 and then I bought a Model Y. Cute. Again, it's all what every person needs for them, what their car, what their needs are. Everybody's different. Yes, specs are important and tests are important. That's why I do them. But what I try is to show what the car does, and you have to have your opinion if this is good for you or bad. And then you do a test drive yourself, and then you notice little things. And then it's all about checking the boxes. Money, range, charging, whatever. The Model 3 is coming again. Not doing constant speed. Maybe it goes to the supercharger in here. I'm not. I don't need to charge. He doesn't need that. Yeah, I have to say the chrome delete is very nice on a white car. The black door handles and everything looks car amazing. On a darker car, meh. Maybe the chrome looks even better. But yeah, on a white car, the black looks pretty amazing. Not cheap. Really? Wow, 10,000 is a lot of money. You really have to want it. It really has to check the box. Just to get another color, and white is 2,000 euros. And the advanced autopilot and full self-driving is also not cheap. What I have to say though is, yes, it's expensive, but I think now it looks the price. I mean, with no panel gaps, and the interior looks good too. I don't know. I feel, yeah, I get the price when I'm driving it, and I'm okay with it. The problem, the question is if this is too much for you, or you say another car is fine as well. A smashing wrap for 2,000 euro. Yeah, yellow with chrome accents. That would be amazing. That would be cool. If you don't need the performance, again, it's every person what they need. That's why we're here, Björn, me and others, to show you the difference, and then you decide. no, it wasn't yesterday. It's a Jaguar. Yesterday I saw Ferrari. What was it? F12? What's the name? What's the name of that? Oh God, it's a long time since I looked at combustion cars, engine cars. "85 kilometers to go." It says I'm arriving at 11 o'clock. And it thinks I will be arriving with 11%. Ooh, the screen is warm. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, it was an F-Type. No, the other day it was yesterday, a Ferrari passed me. "35% good." Yolani McYon, 35%, 243 kilometers, 186 watt-hours per kilometer is our average consumption. We used 45 kilowatt-hours. Oh, it got lame. LA is so great to get, so the license plate LA for Landshut. Amazing to make words. Lame, lazy. That's all I have. Getting warm. 19 degrees. I still have to take my shirt off when we are at the charger. No, on purpose, no air conditioning. I want to have the real consumption of the car, not AC. On the trip later, I will do a 90 kilometers an hour trip. Most likely have the AC on, but as low as possible. So maybe at 22 degrees or something. And it's not hot in here. It's just the warmth comes from the sun on me. The air temperature is not amazing. 19 degrees. Old. Well, I got home at 12 p.m. yesterday. Or is it already a.m. then? I don't know. I'm not good at that. 0 o'clock I got home, went to bed right after. And got up at 6:30. 7:30 I went to the charger and do the tests. Started it. Oh, I forgot it. 8:12. Damn it. So it's less than I thought. 120 should be the average speed. Come on, Munich. Go. Not so many people are going so fast. Can't pass. Yeah, sure. Open the windows would change my consumption even more than AC. Question: does it consume as much as ID3? What was the number yesterday? I think it was a tiny bit more than ID3 on all the... But it's a big SUV with a lot of power, so I'm totally okay with it. And it's a tiny bit more, not a lot. And you have a way bigger battery, so no, this is fine. it can consume a bit more. Any ideas when Berlin Tesla Gigafactory will be open? No idea. I think Tesla doesn't know that. 75 kilometers to go, 35, then we change highway. It will be a busier highway then. And then I do the ending of this video, then we drive it down to 5% and then we charge at Ionity. Full, and then I do the 90 kilometers, maybe I do it from 90% on, yeah, 90 kilometers an hour test. How much range? Depends on your speed. I think the WLTP is 550 or something, 520. I mean, I drove 255 kilometers at 130 and I'm down to 32%. So I'm guessing it will, at the end will be 360 at 130 kilometers an hour. That's pretty good. What are your dislikes and likes with Model Y? Dislikes steering, it's too heavy and nervous. Suspension is still too hard. And no instrument cluster. I like to have an instrument cluster. I'm sorry, I like my speed in front of me, not on the right. It's not the biggest deal, but I don't know, it adds up. Likes, power, software, the app. Yeah, also I would like a real key. The phone key is all nice, but I don't want to have Bluetooth on my phone the whole time. And it didn't work in the beginning when my phone was in my pocket. I had to take it out of my pocket, and then the whole key is for nothing. I don't know. So I prefer my ID3 key. I just get close to the car and it locks, and when I go away from the car and touch the door handle, it locks, and before it was unlocked. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. Noise level is a bit louder than in my ID3, but it's not a problem. It's still okay. Hey everybody. %, 66 kilometers to go. As long as I get under 15, I'm fine. The car thinks I arrive with 11%. Model Y is expensive, that's true. But it all depends if maybe it checks all your boxes. I gotta always say it wrong. Hi Mick, thank you. It is expensive, but again, maybe it's exactly what you need in a car, and I think it's fine. I think you get a lot. I wasn't impressed with the charging power. not at all. Those 245 kilowatt were just on for not even 20 seconds, and then it went down under 180 at already 12%, and then slowly went down. Wasn't a great charging power. Ioniq 5 is better. Yeah, this is the spot where when I was driving the Model Y the first time in Munich, Freising, just for 45 minutes. I came back, I had the iX3 at that time, a press car, and I came back here, and it was raining so strong. It was raining extremely strong, and I had to drive 70, 80, and a car way behind me, 1-2 kilometers behind me, I could see it was spinning and went off the road. There was so much water. IT isn't unlocked yet? No? What's the question? I don't get it. What does that mean? I don't get it. Sorry, I'm old. Raining is not very good friends with consumption. That's true. That's why I'm glad it's not raining today. I was so disappointed when I did the range test with the Ioniq 5 that it was raining that day. You get way more range out of this car than the Ioniq 5. Way more. Come on. Enough. God, when you have fabric on your steering wheel, yeah, that's the problem with my tests, eh? There could be an update and then everything. I think here it's 57 before the 6,000 euro incentives. A lot of money. Or was it 59? Maybe it was 59. I don't know. I looked it up once. Not here. It's not 42. Well, but you mean standard range, right? The dual motor is not 42. It would be extremely cheap. Ooh, look at that! That's an old car. Cute. I have to film that. Look at that. As if you can have it for a wedding. Cute. And it's even a right-hand drive. Ah, 57. I was good. Ha! The first guess is always the right one. 53 kilometers to go. This is 130 run, exactly. Yeah, I don't think, I'm sorry, I will do a live stream with the rest. Maybe charging, but not with the 90 kilometers. Because nobody's here. I don't think that people are too interested. And with 90, when it's that long, I'm too distracted. Then I'd rather not do a live stream. Then I can listen to Spotify. I can listen to real music. And I can use the phone. That's also nice. If you have 3 options to buy, which one would you prefer? Onyx 5, ID4 GTX Model Y. Well, for me, it's ID4 GTX, but it depends on you. Do you need a lot of space? Really a lot of space? Then Onyx 5. Do you want power? Then Model Y. And do you want it more solid? And I mean the driving. So how the steering is, suspension and everything. Then it's ID4. And charging is better now on X5. I know, it's hard decision. 26%, almost at 25. Let's do self-driving. Oh, I have to film first, then I answer your question about the EQA. I'm at 25%, drove 279 kilometers, consumption is at 185, 20 degrees, getting warm in here. Nice drive. Car thinks I will arrive with 12%, still 47 kilometers to the charger. That's okay. It was such a nice day. Perfect weekend for this test. Off. Model Y. Cars couldn't be more different. I mean it. So suspension wise, the EQA is very, very soft. You're jumping around and sometimes you feel a bit out of control, and the Model Y is a bit too harsh. The middle would be perfect. In the middle for me is always the ID3, ID4. I love the suspension in both those cars. It's not too soft, not too hard. It's just the thing that I like. Sorry, I have to start recording. GoPro turn on. GoPro start recording. Why didn't we see the speed limit? The car did not recognize those speed limits, the 120. That's pretty weak. Huh. Yeah. EQA power. I haven't driven the all-wheel drive, so I couldn't tell you. But the front-wheel drive, it had a lot of spinning wheels when it's not perfect, like the Kona. And acceleration is a bit weak. consumption is high, and the consumption in here is just amazing. Consumption in Model Y is really good. I mean, 185 at 130 for an SUV with such big of a battery. Yeah, so if I have to drive the EQA with all-wheel drive to say anything about the motor and the drive, but Model Y is a better car with almost everything. But well, and EQA is also not cheap, so maybe they're even very similar price. And we're back. GoPro stopped recording. GoPro turn off. Wonderful. Yeah, the day works, the sucker. Oh, you're driving with 19... What is it? Gemini? It's Hancock. I don't know if it's Gemini, but it's 19, yes. No others allowed, the owner told me. Loving the German lane discipline. What? No, I'm so bad at it. I keep on the left too long, and when it's a 3-lane highway, I keep it in the middle. I'm not good at that at all. 38 kilometers, 20 minutes to go. Metal. Compared to us Brits. I don't think it has to do much with the country, it has to do where you're from. So if you live in a very busy city, then you're most likely drive a bit more with rage. And when you're in a tiny little town, you're all relaxed. And then when you're on the highway, you drive all cool and you do the thing, and you know, you get more selfish when you most of the time have to deal with horrible traffic. God, the road is horrible. Sorry. What's going on? I see slowing down. Guessing trucks passing as always. Oh. What is here? Accident? It looks like it's gonna be cleaned up soon. They're just driving slow because they're idiots. But there's a traffic jam here. That's gonna be an hour later. Okay, by the Switzerland. The Swiss guy here. I don't know why I think it's a guy, but I was right. on this road. Ow! It sounded like a stone on the windshield. Well, at least I don't see anything. I don't think anything broke. Will you be preheating batteries for charging? No, because there's no supercharger in the area, so I can't do that anyways. And I think it's warm enough with driving 130. I saw that yesterday. I was driving and then was navigating to a supercharger and it didn't precondition. I didn't have to. What is it? 27 kilometers to go. 17 minutes. Consumption is 186. It's better than my ID3, and we still have to go down the last few kilometers. So the consumption will be better than in my ID3 with a big SUV. That's pretty wow. We drove 300 kilometers, 19%. Well, I have never driven a Audi Q4, so I could tell. I have no idea. I've seen 2 or 3 driving by, but I've never sat in one. So, but I thought a Q4 charges better than ID4. Am I wrong? Well, that's like everybody has different preferences. That's true. Well, the look, of course, that's the problem. A lot of people don't like the Model 3, the frog look. I'm okay with it. That's true. It's just preference. What you need in a car. That's how it is. So have to be funny anymore. Yeah, I still need AC on the next drive. Sure. No, it's a way of driving. Some people like to have speed limiter. I don't, but some people do. Steve-O! Hey, Steve! It's awesome! Yeah, I like it. Model Y is more my thing than Model 3. Definitely. Just the seating position alone. I know what I'm doing wrong. You drive like a crazy person. That's it. That's the reason why you have a higher consumption than your wife. She's driving slow, accelerating slow, and you're like, ha, what do I have it for? I should use it. Exactly. Let's turn on the cameras and everything. Almost there, 6 kilometers. $21 out there. It's good. No. 14%. Well, it's a bit harsher than ID3. Well, a lot harsher. But it's softer than Model 3 in my opinion. But I haven't driven a Model 3 in a year. What's happening? Well, there. Average speed might be a bit low. I'm still slowing down. Polizia! GoPro turn on. GoPro start recording. Well, at least it works. Let's go in here. Here we are. Nothing going on. Woohoo! Turn on, come on. Ofk. I have to think. Oh, you can hear the E sound a tiny bit. There we are. Cool. Let's film. And there we are. Arrived with 14% at 10:55. I started at 8:12, so I know the time for average speed, but I was waiting on one light for a minute. 327 kilometers, average consumption 182. It's better than my Rakobi test yesterday, but I also was driving a bit slower. And let's calculate the whole range with the 14%. Okay, let's do that. Now we can turn on the AC. There we go. Yes, I use WeCharge for that. Let's do Google Maps. There we are. Then I started here. Route. And I went to... but now there's the traffic jam. Maybe it doesn't let me go there. Ooh. I went to here, didn't I? Elching. That's it. Eching, not Elching. I went here. Okay. 328 kilometers. The car says 327. Awesome. 328 divided by 86 is 381 kilometers. But average speed. So we drove 328 kilometers in, oh my god, 102 hours and 45 minutes. That's 165 minutes times 60. That's 119 kilometers an hour average speed. That's a bit slow. Normally I like 122, something like that. But still, that's okay. I have to do a bit of filming. First I have to get this shirt off. Oh my god, it's too warm. Oh, way too warm. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay. Now let's drive it down a bit. Because it's at 14%. I need to go to 5. And then I will stop the live stream. I'm sorry. But nobody here. Nobody cares. This is off. Good. But let's drive it down. And then while charging, let's drive a bit faster. GoPro stop recording. GoPro turn off. Could put a different battery in this. Doesn't recognize my key from the phone. That's annoying. It's really annoying. I don't like that at all. And the card is not seen when the card is in this paper. Let's drive a bit. Do a bit of power here. That's what you all want to see, eh? Eh. Oh yes. That's the stuff. Oh. Mr. Blink here in front of me. Indicator man. Oh, I found it. Look at him. I have to go down there anyways, that's true. Now we drive a bit fast to soon when the speed limit is over, and then I have to go off here. I think I have to go to work, get something, and then do the charge. But before, you won't see that anymore. I will stop the stream in a minute. In a minute. A Lamborghini, cute. Yeah, let's go. 130, 50, 60, 70. Oh, is there a Tesla in front? I think there is. Yeah, it's a Model 3. I have to pass that. But I have to go off. Come on, let's go. I want to pass him. That's right. To show him the car. Look, I have a model. I had to show him. But have to get off here. Turn around. Now 11%. See how fast it goes when you power it up a bit. Your mine is bigger. It's good. Oh god. That's very good. What's most... What? What's model of extent? Model arm. Oh no, that's what is it? The gecko from Delkin. I have three suction cups from them. So it's not a GoPro arm. It's from Delkin. It's a different company. And they're really good. Those suction cups. I always had crappy, cheap suction cups because I thought it's fine, but then they fall off after a while. It doesn't work. And those Delkin ones, I have 2 with 1 cup, and this one is with even 2 cups. Suction cups, and even extends down. The other 2, the arm is very short. This is a bit longer, and they hold very, very well. I love them. Let's go. It's loud in here with 180. Power is good, but it's enough. But I don't know, it doesn't feel as dramatic as in the Model 3 and even in the Volvo XC40. I don't know. Maybe I'm used to it now, to a lot of power, and it's fine. I don't know if it's that. That's it, speed limit. Okay, I have to go off here, and I'll end the stream here. Get back to Walter. Yeah, I noticed that when I went from the Volvo XC40 with 300 kilowatt to Walter with 150 kilowatt, it was totally it's boring, no power at all. Regen is amazing in here. Oh yeah, Walter is definitely underpowered for me now. I need more. Next car has 250 to 300 kilowatt. I need that. Yeah, I will end the stream now. Thank you all for being here. It's a dual motor, yes. Like I said, I will not stream the rest because nobody's watching, nobody cares. And it's way easier for me without a live stream. And of course, then I do that. I'm a selfish person. You all take care. Bye. Ooh, an R8. Fancy schmancy.